Oh man, so I just got finished reading the last four chapters of Unordinary and it's getting really, really good. During John's past, I just like how everything's connecting. And people might think that John's crazy for doing this, but I don't know what I'd even do, cause if I was getting bullied my whole entire life for being weak, and then I finally get power, and then they don't know I have power, but they still trying to bully me, and I can actually defend myself now. I might It might start off as self defense, but I might just get full in my head. But anyways, let's dive into this review. So it starts off as Claire and John just showing their friendship, and Adrian. And John, actually, I don't know if you guys watch Attack on Titan, John reminds me of Aaron. He's he's weak and he wants to be stronger. He's nah, I can't just be okay. I'm not okay with the way things are right now. We need to change this. The only difference is that actually I guess even Aaron, because Aaron says it in season 3, kind of he I guess he got a little full of himself too when he got the Titan powers. But yeah, it's just sucks, man. Imagine if you were mad chopped or something and people used to roast you for that. And then one year you just come back and people still trying to get under your skin saying you're ugly. But then you're actually good looking now. And you'd be like, man, I get more girls than you. What you talking about? It's just like that. I guess you just feeling yourself at this point. He still had his dad back then. I wonder if they're ever going to explain, why he goes off on trips just randomly, seems like. But yeah, and I don't know if you guys did, but I didn't really get that. When Claire was I'm responsible for giving him his power. In the chapter before, I didn't get that. But now that I'm actually reading this, I actually understand it now. Cause yeah, she's responsible. Who knows what would have happened if she didn't tell him. I wonder, but it is a vision though. It's kind of weird. I don't know. But yeah, I wonder if these stuff would still happen if she wouldn't have said anything. But I get why she could think it's her fault, because she told him, oh, a beam's gonna come out of your hand. Then he just started to practice that, oh man, it's not working. And man, that sucks, man. I'm telling you, bro. I said, bro. Well, I'm telling you guys, being bullied sucks. I don't know if you guys ever experienced it. I have. It sucks. Bro, if I see my bullies now, it's on sight. They can't bully me anymore. That puberty hit. You feel me? But yeah, yo, I really like this show. This show's fire. But yeah, your boy used his quirk. For calling spirit gunner. Yeah, but he used his power. Yeah, after he first used it, it just all changed. He started to look up mad different books about mad different powers. Because he didn't know what his power was at first, but they realized it's the power to imitate other people's powers. so he could copy them and then use them. So they went to mad different libraries trying to like look up different books on different abilities so they could be familiar with every ability, and he'll be able to copy them because he has to know like everything like about the ability. Like he has to know like how does it work, like, but the simpler it is, the easier it is, which makes sense. I wonder, they actually said he couldn't copy Claire's ability, which is interesting, because why couldn't he? I wonder if they're talking about he couldn't because he's never seen it activate, or like he literally can't because it's too complex. But yeah, man, if like when this happens though, like I guess you just like can't lose yourself. Like if this actually happens in real life, this is pretty cool, because it's like I like when shows do this. Like it's real stuff, but instead of like real like bullies or something, like real like regular bullying, like verbal bullying, or like even fights, but like they transfer it into superpowers, which is cool. I like when shows do this, like do something real but add like an anime like plot to it. I don't know. Wait, did I just call it shows? If I did, I meant manga and manga. Just anime in general. But yeah, after that first win, he was feeling it. Then the more he learned about his power, the more just violent and aggressive he became. I wonder if he had the power from the beginning, would he still be acting like this? Or would he really be like a regular, like trying, no, not regular, because in this schools, they are not regular, but actually trying to help people, like help people that are weak. But yeah, bro, like the thing I didn't like was like how he started to beat up his friends. Like when he was doing that, I think that was actually pretty crazy. Like I don't think he should have done that, like beat up Claire and Adrian. I don't think he should have done that. Then he tried to challenge the king, but failed in his freshman year. Yeah, and I guess that's really the difference between all of them. He just hated losing. Like his friends could take it. They were like, man, it's just like, it's nothing we could do. We were born this way, they were born that way. But he just like hates losing. He hates being looked down on. He hates being, and I'm the same way. But you shouldn't hurt the very people that like actually were there since the beginning. Like that were your friends when you were weak. They should still be your friends when they were strong. When you are strong. Unless like, alright, I'm good. Oh, then this is when he started to get real powerful. Like, I guess this just means that his level was higher than others. He started to make other people's powers stronger. So I guess it just meant like since his level was higher than them, his power that he copied would be stronger than them. So he used that stronger power to fight the king in his second year. And then he just did it to him. Like, it wasn't really a fight. It was just he did his freaking Wolverine slash, and John dodged it. and did his Wolverine status, and it was over. And I don't know if you guys could do this, but waiting a little bit to watch all the episodes, like that's what I do. Like with God of High School, Tower of God, No Scope. That's a pretty good series. It's like about gamers, like they play this game. All right, and Unordinary. I just wait for like 3 weeks without watching any of them, and I be getting like watching like them for the 3 episodes I missed, and it really be having me like, it's just better to binge, like honestly, like especially with webtoons, because sometimes they could leave on spoilers. I be getting pissed, and they think I'm spending 5 coins, like nah. But after John started to get stronger, he still was practicing. He still practiced a lot. Like, but he would do it on his friends, and he would do it like no mercy, like for his friends. Like even before he was like this, before he got powerful, before I don't remember. I don't think they ever showed them fighting before. Oh yeah, he would just like test it. Yeah, he would just like test it once, and then yeah, I guess I can. Well, I guess he has to test it more than once, but I it's just he's just doing way more than he needs to. I I think, and he's getting mad because people are telling him. Well, his friends are telling him that he's hurting them. So so after the fight, he became king and just pretty much beat the crap out of anybody that didn't think of him as a king or would talk crap about him. He would just destroy them. When his friends started to realize that he was going overboard, they just dipped. Cause he was like, they tried to talk to him like, bro, like you're going too crazy, like relax. Like I don't think anybody should ever really do that. Like there's no reason to. Like if you're already winning a fight and you beat the crap out of them, even if they don't submit, if they like can't move or something, or like they're literally down on the ground almost bleeding or is bleeding, or like have mad bruises over them, just stop. Like what's the point? Like I don't know if he's just like blacking out because all the hatred over the years, but you can't just like do that to people. That's why Claire and Adrian just slowly drifted apart from John, because they realized, like, I guess his real personality, you could say, like with all this power, that's how he's acting. But we still don't know how he would have acted if he had it from beginning. Would he just be like, like, too bad you're not born this way? Or would he be like helping lower tiers? I feel like that's what I'd do. Because if I see someone, I hate seeing people get bullied. Even if me getting bullied hurts me, I'ma try to, I know, even if someone's getting bullied and I have a chance to stop it, I'm not just gonna like watch them getting bullied. I hate that. Because I've been bullied, so I know how it feels. I'm not like just gonna watch them get bullied. So I try to help them. I'll try to step in. even if I might get bullied, I might get roasted. Like everybody, you don't have to do that, but yeah, that's all I'm saying. It's just try sometimes, not all the time, but like for my friends, I try. Yeah, and then he just started to beat his friends. He was getting mad, like troubling. Just started to beat everyone that gave him pretty much a strange look. And this is probably the reason why he got, probably. This is the reason why he got kicked out. I'm pretty sure. And then they didn't show it, but we know what happens. We know what's going to happen in, what chapter? Is it chapter 155? We know what's going to happen. It's going to be them turning on John. That's what's going to happen. All of the people who were bullying him, then he, I guess, bullied them. It's a weird thing. Like, I feel like some people lose themselves. They should never do that. Like, if you get bullied and then you grow up, get muscular or whatever, you go through puberty and you just get bigger and stronger than average people, you shouldn't start then bullying other people. Like, why would you do that? Because you know how it was for them. Like, for you. You know how it was for you. So why would you start bullying other people? That just doesn't make sense. Like, let's say I go through like a big transformation, like because I'm skinny right now. So let's say I when I fully go through puberty, I get huge. I'm not gonna start bullying skinny people that I was bullied because of that. Well, not even bullied, just like roasted. I'm not even gonna start roasting people because of that, unless it's like my friends or something. And once they realized that they just couldn't get through to John, they just teamed up. And I don't think I don't know if you guys remember this, but they showed the flashback before, like when they were all showing. I don't know if they showed all of it, but if they did, if you guys remember, do they win that fight? I don't think they do. Yeah, I don't think they do. And I'm pretty sure this is what would get John expelled. If he beats the crap out of all of them, then that's what's gonna get him expelled. And he's gonna go to a new high school. Oh, so wait, is John a third year? Or did he switch high schools in the middle of second year? I don't remember. I hope they show like what makes him change. Like maybe Claire says something that makes him like change, and he goes back to being a cripple to be like, you know what, man, Claire's right. Or maybe Adrian, or maybe even someone else who he just bullied or bullied them back. Maybe they say something that gets to him, but someone definitely says something that gets to him, because there's no reason he would just go from problematic, beating the crap out of everyone who like even gives him a strange look that he doesn't like, to trying to be a cripple again, trying to be weak in another school, trying to look weak in another school. And that was pretty crazy. I wonder if Adrian. Yeah, I think he was. Maybe she'll be like, no, Adrian, I was just lying to get him to come over here and to come over to our side to like fight against John. But that was interesting that he overheard them talking. And yeah, that was the end of chapter 184. The previous king, he said he'll think about it. So yeah. And I guess next chapter is just gonna be her recruiting more people. Let's fight John. You don't like the way he's been acting either, right? And eventually she'll probably not get a lot of answers because a lot of people think it was her fault. But eventually they're gonna realize the greater problem and come together to defeat John. Or try to, at least. But yeah, I'm probably gonna wait another 3 weeks. Actually, no, I'm not. This next chapter is gonna be intense. I'm really excited for it, so I'm gonna be on it when it comes out, hopefully. And yeah, that's the end of the video. If you like this, then subscribe. I'll be doing this more. And if you want any, like, I watch mad animes. I don't watch, like, I watch a lot of animes. I don't read that much webtoons. Like, I read, but if you want me to read a certain webtoon, I could get to it, but I don't read that much. But the only ones I read, I said it in this video earlier, No Scope, God of High School, Tower of God, and Unordinary. Those are the 4 I read. The mangas I read are Attack on Titan, My Hero, and that's it, I think. Because I just finished Kimetsu no Yaiba. And let me tell you about it. If you guys watch that was, I did not like that ending. It was like some slice of life. It was like the beginning of a slice of life. Not even the ending of a slice of life. The beginning of a slice of life. Like, bro, how you go from slaying demons? They didn't even show Tanjiro in the final chapter. Like, did he die? They didn't say if he died or not, bro. That's, like, literally the author needs to, like, redo that. I did not like that ending. And when anime only see it, bro, they're gonna be like, I hope they don't. I'm probably gonna watch reactions to it. I hope they don't make, like, fake, like, oh, yeah, I really like that ending. Like, no, that ending was freaking dog piss, bro. Like, I hated that ending. Oh, I also read Dice. I also read Dice. I really like that series too. I really like that. And Solo Leveling. Yeah, and Boku no Hero and Attack on Titan. Yeah. So that's the end of this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. And peace.